Hi, I'm Mike Baird, and if you love gear like I do, you're in the right place. Welcome to Mike's Drum Cubby. Hey, welcome Cubbers. In case you're not familiar with the channel, I have a vast array of gear in my collection, but the Cubby is all about the gear I use the most, and I have some unique pieces as well. And I'm also going to review new gear that's not part of my collection. And at the end, I'm going to share a story, so you're going to want to stay tuned for that. So without further ado, let's get to the drum at hand. The Junkyard drum. I call this the Junkyard drum because it just looks like it was found in a junkyard. It's actually new, but Bill Denimore at Pork Pie made it look old for me. Full story about this at the end of the video. The drum is a thin wall, aluminum, very lightweight shell with a ton of character. It likes all the tunings, but right now it has a lot of duct tape on it. The effect I was going for, a ring and some tape, just wasn't enough, so I took it old school. When in doubt, add more tape and tune it super low. It's almost actually out of its range. It's an 8-lug drum, and man, does this one get used a ton. You know, back in the day, we didn't have the big giant anvil cases like the size of a Sub-Zero refrigerator with 30 or 40 snare drums in them. We had maybe 3 or 4, maybe 5, maybe even 6 at the max. But this would have been one of those in my regular arsenal for sure, because of how versatile it is. So here's the throw-off, the butt end, and the logo. All right, Junkyard duct tape. All right, Junkyard, low tuning. Junkyard medium tuning. Pork Pie Junkyard high tuning. There we go. Rim shot. Hey, welcome back. If you like the Cubby so far, hit the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, send me a comment if you like. Anybody guess the weight of the drum? 6 pounds, 0.5, 0.3 ounces. The story. Bill Denimore, the owner of Pork Pie Drums, I met years ago when he worked with DW, Drum Workshop. Occasionally, I'll call Bill up and say, do you have something kind of unique? Well, this was one of those occasions. I had a session the next day. I called Bill up and I said, have you got something? And he goes, I think I do. Come on down. So I drove down to Bill's and he had this drum. Or I should say, drum like this one. I took the drum. The next day, took it to the session. Put the drum on the stand, tuned it a little bit. It was awesome. We get through the first take, and the artist, who by the way was named Bob Malone, great keyboard player, at the time of this video, plays with John Fogerty, absolutely flipped over the drum. I don't want you to use anything else on my records except that drum. And I have other artists that are the same way. So I take the drum home. Next day I call Bill. Hey, I got to have it. You can't have that drum. What? I'll tell you when you get here. So I drive to Bill's. I get there. He says, I had 3 of these shells that I got from Croatia. This one I put together, and it's already spoken for with another guy. I said, are you sure? And he goes, yeah, I'm sure. Anyway, he says, I've got to put the other 2 together. Do you want to distress one to make it look like, you know, like I said, the junkyard? And I said, nope, I don't want to touch it. You do it. I don't want to mess it up. So he says, I'll put them together and I'll have it for you tomorrow. So I drive down the next day. I play both of them and I take this one home. About 2 days later, I have another session. I take it. And guess what? It's better than the one that I took to the session for Bob Malone. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, lucked out. Well, that's the story. Well, we come to the end of the Cubby. If you like it, hit subscribe. Leave me a comment. Give me a thumbs up. And as we say...
And that's it.
And we'll see you in a minute.
Yeah? What do you want?